Hey guys, Brandon from Yachts to See here. Today we're going to take a look at one of the hottest boats in the entire boating industry. This is a 2017 Chaparral 243 Vortex jet boat. This boat has the VRX package on it and is loaded with options. We have the stealth gray and black graphics on the boat, and it comes standard with the folding arch tower you see there. We've also added the Wet Sounds premium stereo, and that gives you the two tower speakers you see, as well as an amp and subwoofer in the boat. Now, Chaparral is currently the #1 selling stern drive boat in the entire world, and they have seriously raised the bar in the jet boat market with this Vortex series. Let's take a look at some of the great features on this boat. Let's start off in the front of the boat. Chaparral gives you a really nice 4-step boarding ladder here. This is great if you like to go to the beach or sandbar and board from the front of the boat. The navigation light folds away flush, and that leaves you with a nice big non-skid boarding platform. Moving around to the back of the boat, we've got a lot of great features to go over here. First thing you'll notice are the dual rear-facing seats. You've also got some rear-facing speakers and a mounting spot for a table back there. It comes standard with the swim platform mat and that big stainless steel grab handle you see there. Now on the starboard side, you've got built-in stereo controls. And you've also got a fresh water shower that's pressurized. It's got a stainless steel hose that pulls out. This is really handy if you get in the sand or even mud. Maybe you want to wash off before you crawl back into your boat. One feature that really stands out over our competition is our deep cutout center walkthrough. If you look at some of our competitors' boats, you'll find a big hump in the middle, and that can really make it a challenge for some people to just get in and out of the boat. Stepping inside, you have a nice big U-shaped seating layout with a flip seat on the port side. The flooring is a woven vinyl beach weave, and it's extremely durable and resistant to stains. Here's a look at that flip seat in the reverse position. It makes for a really nice rear lounge seat, or if you have a wakeboarder or tube behind the boat, it's a great observer seat as well. Now when you want to face forward, you can easily flip that backrest, and this gives you a standard forward-facing seat. Cooler storage is always an important feature in boats, and Chaparral thought of that as well. They have a nice removable cooler under the port bench seat with a hinged cushion for easy access. The cockpit seating area on the 243 is massive. You can see it has a full U-shaped layout. We also have the center aft filler seat option on this boat. The captain's chair has a nice lumbar support. It also has a flip-up bolster that gives you a little better view over the bow of the boat. The attention to detail on this boat is top of the line, just like you find in all other Chaparrals. We use the best vinyl in the industry, and the interior of this boat is going to hold up much better over time than our competitors' boats. Let's take a look at the bow of the 243. Now this is a nice wide seating area. As we looked at earlier, you get a boarding ladder off the front of the boat, but you don't want to step on the seat when you get in, so that front center seat comes out with another non-skid platform. Underneath that platform is a built-in cooler with a drain. Now here's a look at the anchor locker. That's where the ladder folds up in when you're not using. And of course your anchor ties off and stores in there as well. There's full wraparound backrests in the bow of this boat. And you also get flip-up armrests on the 243, which makes the bow seating area very comfortable. It's got two built-in speakers, dual stainless steel cup holders, and blue LED lighting. There's also a couple of nice big stainless steel grab handles for extra security. Let's take a look at one more feature in the bow real quick. This is the optional bow filler cushion, and this is a really cool feature because it basically turns the bow of the boat into a big sun pad, which you can ride on while the boat's underway. Let's take a look at another key feature on the 243. This is the enclosed head, and this is not just a head that has a small door that you can barely crawl into and it's only usable for children, but Chaparral made the door nice and big with lots of headroom, so it's fully functional for adults as well. We added the pump out option on the boat, so you can just go to any marina or gas dock and have the porta potty pumped out. If you don't have a need for a head in the boat, the porta potty is easily removable and it turns it into a nice big storage area. Moving on to the helm, this is a full fiberglass helm. We don't use any plastic like our competition does. That tends to fade or crack over time. It's a vinyl wrap on top that's hand stitched. In the center is the 7-inch medallion color touchscreen option. This controls some of the GPS-based functions like the cruise control, ski mode, economy mode, and docking mode. It also gives you engine information, stereo controls, and lots more. There's also illuminated rocker switches to control the rest of the functions on the boat, and push button start. One more feature I want to point out, which is a new option for 2017, is the Viper steering wheel control option. And this basically gives you control of everything on the touchscreen along with stereo controls. And the best part of this is that the steering wheel moves independently and you have control of all the functions right at your fingertips. Another new feature for 2017, which Chaparral made standard, is called IST. That stands for Intelligent Shift and Throttle. This uses fly-by-wire technology to give you a true neutral position. Other jet boats tend to creep forward even when in neutral, but IST allows the driver to adjust the neutral position to keep the boat sitting still. This is a game-changing feature, and once you experience it, you'll never want a boat without it. Storage is a key component on every boat, and the 243 excels in that department as well. On the driver's helm, there's a secondary storage door, which basically turns the entire helm into a dry storage compartment. This is great for bigger items or carry-ons. There's also a bow close-off door, which keeps the cockpit warm on those cool mornings. When not in use, it folds flush with the driver's helm. One of the biggest complaints about jet boats over the years has been the inability to control the boat in reverse. Now, to be honest, our competitors still are dealing with this problem. However, Chaparral's turned their weakness into our strength. Our reverse gates have a lateral thrust outlet, which allows you to control a boat in any direction, spin the boat on a dime, or even move the boat laterally. You spend a lot of time and a lot of tough situations in neutral and reverse, and we feel that's when you should have the most control of the boat. All Vortex jet boats come packaged from the factory with a custom-made trailer. They come standard with a folding tongue and LED lights. We've added the spare tire and mount upgrade as well as the aluminum wheel upgrade to give a little extra pop to this trailer. Here's another look at the boat. Again, that's a VRX package in stealth gray and black. Comes standard with the full TranShield cover, and we've added the bow and cockpit snap cover option. That wraps up today's tour of this 2017 Chaparral 243 VRX. Thanks for joining us today at Yachts to Sea. We'd love for you to swing by and take a look at this gorgeous boat. If you want to take another look at it on our website, you can visit us at www.yachtstosea.com. Or feel free to give us a call at 888-369-4501.